Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am creating financial freedom for billions of people across this world. I am creating a million millionaires. I am the greatest leader that ever lived. I am God, people, and most important is that I manifest the words I speak. My message for you today, people, is for you to acknowledge and appreciate your growth, man. It's so awesome, that as you get busy working on yourself, on developing yourself, people, which really is true work. You know what I'm saying? The ability to face your weaknesses, face your flaws, because most people will never do that. You know what I'm saying? So for those of you that take the time to work on yourself, to be the greatest version of yourself, and I want you to periodically take a pause, man, and just reflect on where you've come from, reflect on where you are, and reflect also and think about where you're going. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when you measure who you used to be versus who you are right now, you really gain an appreciation for it. Like, it's like things that used to trigger you, used to allow you to operate in low frequency by responding with emotions and playing into people's ploys. It's like to graduate to where you can see the ploys and see what people are doing, and to actually be able to sidestep it or just totally just ignore it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, people, that is a great blessing, man, and it's a great space to be, because that is how you know that you're in control of your life, man, and you're not playing victim and be nobody's puppet. You know what I'm saying? Because people, that's kind of, I'm realizing, man, that again, when it comes to spirituality, and the more you go on your spiritual journey, is it reveals everything to you, man, is that you really get to see how many people are just really living, like a fake life, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when you're authentic, it's like people try to drag you down, man. I hate talking about negative messages, but people, I need to deliver this for you because this is beneficial. You need to learn this, man. It's like, as you go on your spiritual journey, the higher you go and the more in tune you become with the spirit, is the more you can see things that you wasn't able to see before. You really get to see the negative energy that spews off of people, their sabotaging ways, or just ways that they try to manipulate people. But as you go on that journey, man, between the spirit of discernment and just simply the anointing and protection of God, and that's something I want to talk about, man, is that touch not God anointed, man. Touch not God's chosen people, man. Let me tell you this, and I don't care who it is. I'm telling you, man, that people that is on their spiritual journey and really doing the work of working on themselves, and you can see that energy and that aura that's coming off of them, that is indeed the spirit of God shining through them, people. And what I'm telling you is that touch not God anointed, man. Any ill will or intention you have, leave God anointed alone, people, because whatever negative energy you send their way, people, all I know is that it goes back to the sender tenfold. You know what I'm saying? The pits they dig for you, they end up falling in it. You know what I mean? The traps they set for you gets them, never you. Because, see, what they don't understand, people, is that you are attacking my body, or they're attacking your body. I'm just saying, it's like, when the spirit is in you, man, and you're fully anointed, what they don't understand is that God is the one handling all my battles. I don't even know about most of them, but the ones that I do see and know about, he handles it also. Especially if I ask. I don't even need to ask people, because it's a given. He's going to do it. I know so. You know what I'm saying? Is that, we're here to do his work. And, it's not a lot of people that really put in the work to develop themselves, to work on themselves, to face their weaknesses, face their demons, and to come out the other side of it. You know what I'm saying? So when God finds people that are willing to do that, people, that's what indeed makes them chosen. They are chosen because they did the work on themselves. And because they did the work on themselves, God knows that he can use them. And what happened, people, is that there's an old aura, there's an old energy, man, that comes with you, where Anybody that come in contact with you, it commands and demands respect from them, because again, who they're meeting is not my body. You're meeting the Spirit of God through me, and it's the same thing for you people as you go on your spiritual journey, you know? So it's like, I really want you to go on that journey for yourself spiritually, because it's like everything else comes after that, people. You know, it's like spirituality is where it's at, people. Don't get too caught up in trying to be a master of everything of this world, because that's an illusional construct, and that changes consistently. It's like, but when you tap into the spirit, man, the spirit give you access to divine source, man. It gives you unlimited knowledge. It gives you foresight to see what's ahead of you, man. It allows you to discern any and every situation, even people that you've never seen, but you know that it can be in different countries. It don't make a difference, man. You can see and feel these vibes and energy, man. You know, and I really just want you, though, to acknowledge your growth, though, for those of you that are really doing the work. And for those of you that are at the beginning of your journey, get excited about that journey, man, and really embrace it, really work on it, like intentionally. Face your demons, man. Face your weaknesses, you know what I'm saying? Face the things that make you feel guilt and shame. Like, you have to come to terms with all of those things, people, because that's where the work lies. And God can never use you until you face your demons, because whatever you don't face, people, whether you realize it or not, it rules you. That's why you must face them, okay? I really need you to do that. I want you to do that, so that way, even though you're growing right now and you're making progress, I want you to appreciate that, yes, but I also want you to really continuously find more areas that you need to explore. What are other areas that you can grow in that you're not growing as well in, you know? And make that a journey, man, and make that very intentional, you know? But I'm hoping, people, that, I know it's all over the place, but I'm hoping you really get something out of this message today, man. Is that couple main points I recap real quick is, number one, acknowledge and appreciate your growth, because if you're doing the work, I know the amount of energy and effort it takes for you to be able to do that. So I want you to applaud yourself, congratulate yourself for doing the work and watching and seeing the progress. The things that used to bother you are not bothering you anymore. That's because you've outgrown it. Your energy is way higher, and what happened is, part of growth is that you don't pay attention to low energy stuff. Anything that's negative, whether it's people or situations, you'll find ways to tap into and keep your high frequency, because those people that's in low energy can't get up there to attack. You're not even on the same playing field. So that's the deal as far as that goes. Really work on acknowledging your growth and keep aggressively finding areas that you need to grow in, and work on that every single day. The second thing, people, and I want you to get this, as you go on your spiritual journey, just know it's an unintentional consequence that comes, that when you go on that journey, there's people, there's situation, there's a force that tries to not let you reach that level of enlightenment, people. And what I'm telling you today is that I want you to just trust God and keep focusing on developing yourself spiritually, because those battles, people, are not yours. As you get more tapped in with your energy and your spirit, and what happened is, the spirit is fighting those battles for you. He is putting people in place. He is really dealing with that on you. You don't even have to worry about that. Just focus on what he have you doing, man, and everything will work out. That's the other part of the lesson today, is aggressively develop yourself spiritually, and appreciate the growth. And yeah, that's mainly it, people. That's mainly it, man. And just know also, for you in general, make sure, man, that anybody you see out here that's anointed and doing God's work, because you can sense this stuff, is that I'm telling you, never ever speak ill or do anything negative to God's chosen, man, because the consequences, it's severe, you know? And this is a warning to anybody that have any intention to do that, man. Keep that in mind, people. Anyways, that's the message today, man. Shout out to Jamaica, man, the eye of this world. Shout out to Africa, who is the mother of this world. And shout out to the entire Caribbean and the African diaspora. People, my purpose for being here on this earth is to unite the Caribbean and Africa, and also to really be the catalyst that bring about the awakening of the giant that's in us all, man. We all have greatness in us, man. And it's like every day that I come out here, I know it's waking up more and more of that greatness that's in you, man. And I want you to own that, tap into that, and really, be figuring out how you can use that to change this world, because that's what our purpose is, people. We're all here to make this world a better place, man. And the sooner you tap into your spirit, the more you realize that. The biggest way we make this happen, though, which I've known and seen in the spirit, people, is that united we stand, divided we fall. We must stand united, people. We don't need to be bickering with each other, which Caribbean island is better or whatever, who's this and that, and American and African. Like, I don't understand all that, people. That's what division looks like. That's what we've been doing for centuries. Why are we still doing that? Why are we still doing that today? I'm telling you right now, you must. It's not even an ask, it's a must. We must unite, people. And unity don't look like bickering, man. It looks like love, encouraging, supporting each other, inspiring each other, motivating each other, and trading with each other and learning each other cultures, man. That's what that looks like. That's what unity looks like, people. Let's get busy uniting, man, so we can achieve the greatest prosperity period in the history of this world. All those great ideas and invention lies in our minds, people, and it will never come about until we unite. So we must unite. That's the bottom line. We must unite, people. I'll leave it at that, man. My declaration over your life, number one, is that you are a millionaire. Number two, you're married to the person of your dreams. Number three, people, is that you have amazing health and is in the best shape of your life. My prayer for you today, people, is that, I want you to acknowledge your growth. And I also want you to acknowledge the areas that you still need to grow in, and be humble and be a student, man. And definitely keep growing spiritually, people. You must keep growing spiritually. Keep growing, keep praying, keep praying, man. Praying for the things you want. And don't go there begging, man. Just go to God and just really connect. Be authentic in your prayer. Like, let him know your weaknesses and let him know the things you struggle with. Let him know you need his help. You know what I'm saying? I want you to pray for that. The spirit is right there inside of you, people, but you have to communicate with it in order to reap the benefits. So I'm telling you, pray to the spirit of God that's inside of you and ask for guidance. Ask for favor. Ask for whatever you need, man. Anyways, people, y'all have a great day, and we'll talk tomorrow.